Hey guys, what's going on? Not going to play very much music today. We're going to just jump right into it. There's a missing little boy. He's 4 years old. His name is Jonathan Boley. He lived with his mother in Florida. He was on a 6-day visitation with his father in Alabama when he went missing with his lab uh, in the woods that's close by their house. At this time, they're doing a search. They've been searching for, I believe, 72 hours. They still have not come up with anything. We started covering this yesterday. We're going to continue to cover this. Hopefully, he will be found, hopefully today. But as y'all see in the title, Tragedy Pimps activated. They've already reached out to the family. Dolly Vision now has a ticket. He is on his way to Alabama to start the tragedy pimping off of this little boy. Not to mention, there's already JLR who's been live about this and accusing the father already of having something to do with this. And we do not know if the father has anything to do with this or not. At this point, it's been reported that he was with his little brother and they went under the fence. The other little brother went to tell dad that he went under the fence with the dog, and when they got back, he was gone and still has not been found. The father was arrested. However, it had nothing to do with the missing child's case. There's nothing going, it's not connected with it at all whatsoever. So with that said, obviously there's a lot of rumors going on, and like I said, the tragedy pimps have locked in on this one already. Pascal is going live about it. All the same ones from Sebastian's case, y'all. So we got to take a break from BJ. Because they are latching on, and they are latching on fucking hard, y'all. This shit is crazy. I cannot believe how fast they've latched onto this little boy. So with that being said, here's an update. We're going to try to keep updated. And like I said, we are going to try to keep them from tragedy pimping the absolute hell out of this case. I don't know how we're going to do that, but we sure are going to try like hell. So with that said, let's get into it, and we will get the presser up right now. Let's see.
The search picked back up for a missing boy in Walker County. This is 4-year-old Jonathan Boley. He was last seen about 48 hours ago. WVTM 13's Lisa Crane is there right now at the scene where search efforts are underway. Lisa, what's going on today?
Well, he's been very busy here. We're on Highway 195 in Walker County, and 4-year-old John Boley was at his dad's house, which is just across the road here. You can see them in the orange vest there. They have been pouring into this area to help search for John Boley. Now, they are getting a lot of help. As I mentioned, dozens and dozens of volunteers pouring into this area to help in the search, covering hundreds of acres around the father's home. This is a very wooded, rural area. Authorities are using dogs, divers, helicopters, and ATVs to look for this 4-year-old missing boy. Fire crews from Cahaba Valley, Irondale, Pelham, Rocky Ridge, and Vestavia also assisting in the hunt. ALEA officers are actually positioned just down the road here. They've set up a roadblock. They are stopping every car that comes through to show them a picture of John, asking everyone if they have seen this 4-year-old little boy, as well as his dog that's also missing with him. Now, John's father, Jamison Boley, was taken into custody yesterday when authorities thought they had found explosives on his property that later determined they were not explosives. We have just learned, though, that he has been charged with a chemical endangerment of a child charge, and he was originally charged with unlawful manufacturing of a destructive device. Now, Walker County Sheriff Nick Smith is planning to update us on this case at noon, so just under an hour away, at a church just down the road here that's kind of serving as a staging area for everyone who's involved in this search. We're going to bring in any new information that we learned during that press conference at noon on our website and our app. Live in Walker County, Lisa Crane, WVTM 13.
All right, Lisa, thanks so much. We appreciate you staying on top of that.
So I figured that would be good to get us into this. And so now we are going to move on to the press conference that they just did. And they've asked for people who are civilians not to search on your own. Please check in with the police department and make sure they're aware that you're out there, that they know you're going to be out there. Do not just go out there and start searching on your own. We are trying to get a jump on this one pretty fast because, again, like I said, the tragedy pimps are locking in on this little boy. I don't know why. I'm not sure why him. I don't know. We don't understand how these cases go. We're not sure why, but this is exactly what's going on. So again, like I said, they've already jumped on it. Dolly Vision has a fucking ticket. He's already tried speaking out to the family. Yeah, tragedy pimps activated, straight up activated. They are jumping in and jumping on and latching on. So yeah, it's really sad to see they're already starting their bullshit. Yeah, PJ, I guess, reached out to him via Facebook, and I'm sure Caitlin probably has absolutely no idea. You're 100% right. A lot of the trolls are covering. Yeah, they really are. They really are. Queen, you report the facts, and that's right. Way to do it. Don't forget your watermark. Yeah, I was going to say I'll put our watermark up, but I don't need it on there right now. Yeah, so like I said, the tragedy pimps have jumped on it. We're going to take a break from BJ right now. I know there's people who are going to stay on her neck, and that's fine. That's good. That allows us to take a break and call these tragedy pimps out and try to get a hold on this before it gets too out of hand and we have another Sebastian Rogers case. It's the last thing we fucking need. That's the last thing this family needs.
Is everybody ready? Everybody good? All right. Good afternoon. I'm Walker County Sheriff Nick Smith. I want to thank each and one of the media members that are here today, mostly because you're helping get this information out. You're helping get this information out to a lot of people, and we need this in front of as many people as we can get, okay?
And this right here is why we got to take a break from BJ. We have to get people on this. We have to. They need this little boy's face out there. These guys, Bullhorn Betty's already jumping in it. Pascal's on it. Dolly Vision's got a ticket on his way down there. PJ's already reaching out to him via Facebook. I mean, like I said, they are fucking latching on, and they are latching on hard.
We're here today to help try to find and bring home Jonathan Boley, known as John John. He's 4 years old. I want to thank the community, our first responders that have helped search. We've had a tremendous outpouring of support, and people can say whatever they want to about Walker County, but in moments like this, I'm the most proud of Walker County, being a lifelong citizen of this county. And I need your help. I need your help to try to bring John John home. Okay. There's some information that I want to give about John John. John John was last seen on December 31st around 11:30 a.m. In the 7,000 block of Highway 195. Jonathan is 4 years old. He has blonde hair, blue eyes. He is 4 foot tall. He weighs 50 pounds. And he goes by John John. John John was wearing a yellow Mickey Mouse shirt, black pants, Paw Patrol shoes. As you can look behind me on the screen, we have pictures for the community of John John. We have pictures of the dog Buck, which is a lab mix retriever. We have pictures of the Paw Patrol shoes that was provided by his mother that he was wearing at the time he wandered off. it's just a few little things about John. He loves the outdoors. Him and his brother are very adventurous. I guess the best way to describe them is just boys being boys. You know, they just outdoors kids, all boys. But it's a, you know, John and his brother were out playing. John's brother said and identified the last place that he saw John and Buck. Now we're very hopeful with the community support and that we have. I need the community to be out. I need you to be vigilant. Just because you may not necessarily be in this immediate area, I need everybody, and I mean everybody, in Walker County. Check your ring cameras, check your deer cameras,
All
check
hands
your
on
tree
deck.
stands, check your deer houses, check your deer cameras. Look under your carports, your garages, your houses. John is 4 foot tall, so he's very small. He can get in tight places. If you got tunnels, caves on your property, get out and look and make sure that we're just not overlooking, and make sure that we're doing our due diligence to
Absolutely.
find this child. Now, I know that the father and the situation that's been going on that's secondary to me. My concern is finding and bringing home John. And this is just a plead as just your local sheriff, is to help us bring him home. You know, especially with him having a canine, it's very known that children that wander off in the woods with canine go a lot further than we anticipate or we think.
Because they
There's
follow
been
their
numerous
dog.
stories over the years where kids have wandered off into the woods with their canine. And I'm very hopeful that with Buck, if Buck and John are still together, I'm very hopeful that they're together. I know we've experienced some cold nights, but I'm hoping that with Buck and John, if they're still together, that they're able to stay warm. But I just can't stress enough about just how important that it is that to get John home. It's, you know, we've had a great support from the community, law enforcement. Yesterday, just alone, we covered about 500 acres, which was a lot of ground to cover yesterday. We had 161 volunteers, 126 law enforcement personnel. We've got over 100 volunteers today. And that speaks volumes to not just Walker County, but the state of Alabama, and anybody that's willing to help. I just need you to do your due diligence around your home. Just if you got ring cameras, check them. If you got deer cameras, if you have tree houses or blinds or tree stands on your property, check them, because he can fit in tight places. He's going to be a small child. He can fit in tight places. Also look for the dog. Like I said, he's very adventurous. Look in tunnels, look in any kind of caves. Look, if you've got a pond on your property, search your pond. Okay. I want to make sure that we're doing everything to get him home. And I want to say first, I want to say that the media, I appreciate what you do. I appreciate that you're here. I appreciate that you care to help get this message out and help us get John home. So,
as a father, what's this like for you?
It's as a father, it's one of those situations that I've not been in the situation. So I want people to pray for this family, just like as me as a father. If I was going through this situation, going through any situation, really, I'd want the community support. I'd want the community behind me, and this community has rallied behind this family and this mother to help try to find John. And the family, including the dad, has helped trying to do everything they can to help provide information for us to do that.
Sure. Yesterday, you had mentioned that there was no indication, you found no signs of him in the woods. Is that any update you can give us on that? Has there been anything found in the woods by the search teams?
There's no new additional information on that.
Can you talk about the resources that you're using today? Are you still using helicopters, FLIR, everything that was implemented the past few days?
We're still using the same resources and ground searches and things of that nature, yes.
How about the search area? Has that expanded?
We are looking to expanding the search area. And like I said, it's with him being with a with Buck, you know, with John and Buck being together. And if he's following Buck, then there's no telling how far they could have traveled. Like I said, if you just look at stories across the state and the nation, where children wander off, especially with the companion, you know, canines, they wander off 2, 3 miles, 4 miles. So we still have a lot of ground to cover. And that's why I want to stress to people in the county is just because you're not impacted in this small area doesn't mean that he couldn't be on your property. And
Any reason to think he might be outside the county, abducted or anything like that?
not at this time.
What is his hair? I've seen photos with his hair down and his hair buttoned up. Do we know what condition his hair was in?
I don't know the condition of his hair whenever he wandered off, but he does have long hair, as you can see in the picture.
Is he age 4 or 5?
He is age 4. That is confirmed. Age 4. The father initially told us that he was 5.
Sheriff, we saw that there was a hazmat team from Pelham here that looked like they were heading down towards the father's house. Is there any reason for that, or were they just here as additional resources?
Just additional resources that I'm aware of at this time.
I know you said the father is helping you guys out. I know a question that the family had last night is if he was getting updates on the search, even though he is in jail. Can you give some information?
You know, I can't speak on what all the investigators are updating him on. You know, that's going to be a conversation that's taking place between investigations and the father.
Can you give us an update on the explosive materials found inside the father's home? Is that area still being kind of locked down and only law enforcement in the area? Is the search still continuing around there?
You know, right now we're keeping it to law enforcement or approved search member.
And we also saw a chemical endangerment charge. Can you say that's separate from this case?
I haven't seen what the DA officially, whenever they had the hearing this morning, what additional charges they may have added.
But the original charge we heard about yesterday, that's still on.
Yes.
And the bodies of water, I noticed there's small little ponds around. Have they all been searched?
They're working on that process. They dived some of the ponds yesterday, and they're working today.
And with the clothes he was wearing, long sleeves, sweatshirt kind of material, something that might keep him warm through the night, or short sleeves, do you know?
I don't know how thick the material is that he was wearing. No, I do not.
Sheriff, are you still looking for volunteers?
And like I said, I'm never going to turn away anybody that wants to help. But one of the things that to understand is that, you know, we're not sending just a random volunteer that comes in out here to create additional hazards. Okay. So we're putting people who have experience in search and rescue. We're assigning volunteers with those individuals. Has been times where we have more volunteers than we have people with experience in search and rescue that we can put them with. So it creates people having to stay. You know, we're keeping it to, you know, if people want to help in the kitchen, if they want to help provide food, if they want to help provide resources like that, you know, the doors are open. The doors are open for volunteers, but I can't promise you that you're just going to walk in here and we're going to hand you a vest or you're going to get a vest and you're just going to go out to the woods. We may need you 5 hours from now. We may need you tomorrow. Like I said yesterday, you know, if this thing drags out days, I don't need people getting burnt out over time. We need people that are going to stay committed to this search until we bring John home.
Sheriff, yesterday at your last news briefing of the night, you had mentioned that the FBI was following up on additional leads. Can you tell us how involved is the FBI in this investigation, and have those leads that they were following, anything came from that?
Yeah, I can't speak on what leads that they have at this time, but they are very involved, being very helpful, along with SBI, and we've got, you know, agencies from all over the state of Alabama here helping today.
How big is your search area today? You said 500 acres yesterday. How big are we today?
I don't know until they get done of how much they're able to get in the search area.
Have the dogs hit on any sense near the fence line that he crossed?
Sir?
Did have the dogs hit on any scent where he allegedly crossed the fence line?
Not that I'm aware of. So, but that's all the questions that I'm going to take. So like I said, if we'll update you maybe later this afternoon if we get any more additional information. All right, thank you guys.
This is it's very sad. It really is. Because, I mean, you really don't know. We really have no idea. Sorry, that was super loud. Yeah, we really have no idea. Um, yeah, these are just popping up all over now. The mother is obviously active, and she's active in trying to give any clues, advice, anything she can help with. She's trying to be as active as she can. She's cooperating. So is the father. Both of them are cooperating. They said that the explosives that they allegedly found were like pipe bombs. So here's what they look like. This is what they found. This is what it is. Let me see if we can open this in another tab here and show y'all. So yeah, this is what it is. They're saying it's a explosive. I don't know if it is or not. I have no idea what it is. This is what he's been to jail for or whatever, went to jail for. This is what it is. It was out in they said the neighbor's property, but I guess it came back to his property. I'm not sure if it's on his property line or what, but they said they found these out in the yard, which is on his property, I guess. So that is why the father was arrested. That is what he was arrested for. Let's see if we can. Says looks like it's a pipe used for jug fishing, possibly. It could have been really anything. They don't know what. They really don't even know what it is, to be honest. But that's just what it looks like, I guess. So according to them, that's what they have it. That's what they arrested him for. Here's another updated photo. A few more updated photos of him. Yeah, they're both cooperating, and I'm not really sure why JLR said the father was suspect. I don't know unless there's something he knows we don't. I don't know why he said that. Have no idea why that even came up. I have no idea. What I do know is he was living with mom full time in Florida. His hometown is in Florida in Manatee County, and he was with dad for 6 days visitation. Him and his brother were, they said, boys will be boys. They were playing out in the yard, I guess, where Jonathan went under the fence with his dog, and his brother went back to go tell on him, to go tell dad what happened. And when they got back, there was no sign of him anywhere. And they have done the thermal imaging, but they have not found anything at all, which is kind of scary. See, with him, I'm guessing living by that highway is kind of scary. But same thing with Summer Wells. She walked down that path with her dog and got down by the road, and that was it. She was gone. There was no other sign of her. This happens with several kids. Sebastian walked away from his home, gone, never seen again. Or as of right now, he has not been found. This is very sad. It's very sad. Mom is distraught. She jumped on a plane immediately as soon as she heard what happened, got on a plane and went straight to Alabama. Yeah, they said he's 4, but dad said he was 5. Mom got there and said, no, he's not 5. He's 4. He'll be 5 in April. So there was a lot of misinformation that was going out at first, that he lived in Alabama. No, he didn't. That he was with mom full custody. No, he wasn't. There was so much misinformation. It was all over. Yeah, same with Michael Vaughn. I mean, it's very scary. Hopefully, with him being with Buck, having his dog there with him, he will be, hopefully, yeah, with Buck, he will be a little safer, hopefully they'll be able to stay warmer at night together because it is very, very cold. Now, like the officer said, though, there's a lot of instances where they will go further with their dog, you know, having their dog with them. Let's pull up another news article here. And before we do that, at this time, it says missing status is active, case number, and then this is date issued 12/31. Now, see, the thing of it is the dog, the neighbor said the dog comes over there every day faithfully. And the last day the dog was seen on the deer cams was December 26th. So that was 5 days prior, which I'm guessing would be the 5 or 6 days that the boys were there. So if the last day they were, you know, the dog was seen on the camera, the deer cams for the neighbors would be December 26th. I'm not sure exactly what day the boys got there, but you would think that the dog obviously was busy with the boys, which is why he wasn't seen wandering down the road. Hey, bro, what's up?
Hey,
That's
I
good.
caught this. I missed last night, but I caught this on replay this morning. What were the charges that Dad was charged with?
You know, I will go look it up real fast. So we have, hold on, you got feedback real bad.
Oh, I'll hop down. I'm
Well,
sorry.
just pop back up. You must have
Okay.
a box or something open, but just pop back
Okay.
up.
All right.
Bye. Her phone is so finicky. Hold on. They said new people are coming in chat and said GoFundMe going around is not for the family. They didn't do one. Well, that's good to know. It's very good to know.
I hope this is better. Y'all tell me in chat if this is better.
Yeah, it is a little better. Yeah. I mean, I kind of hear myself, but usually it clears out. You know what I mean? Like it clears itself out. So
I still ain't got my PayPal for my new phone, damn it.
Hey, well, we're getting there. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get it together.
All right. We got a whole year to work on it.
Yeah, and so they said chemical endangerment, which I don't even know what the hell kind of charge that even is. To be honest, but they said it had nothing to do with the boys missing. It's nothing to do with that. They said it has absolutely nothing to do with the little boy missing.
Was it an explosive BOMB or was it like a biohazard? Was it like the chemical part would, you know?
Well, I don't know. That's what I just showed on my screen. That's what it was. It's allegedly a pipe bomb is what they said.
Yeah.
Picture. Let me show you the picture again. I just had it up here, but it's just like a little tube. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a little itty bitty. Here, there it is. Look on the screen. Look on the screen, Roro, how tiny that is. Look at that.
Damn.
Yeah, it's real. And then look at this. Let me zoom in on it. That's what it is. It looks like a gosh dang water weight. One of those water things you throw in the water and go down to the bottom of the pool to find it.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
It looks like one of those tube things that we used to use at the hospital to send stuff to other places in the hospital. Like you put it in this tube and shoot it up somewhere. You know, like when you go to the bank, the drive-through bank thing.
Yes, but it's real small. This one's like real small.
Right. And what's his dog's name?
Buck.
Okay.
Yep, Buck.
Okay.
Yeah, so a lot, you know, you got, like I said, you got JLR with a chat of, you know, you got 500,000 subscribers, and he's like, the dad's got to be guilty.
Yeah.
I'm like, stop that.
Yeah. I mean, it don't look good. I mean, it looks like you're a weirdo, but that you can be a weirdo and not have a, you know what I mean? Like you can.
Well, not only that,
be pregnant and have a broken foot. You know,
he's got ties to the military and stuff too. So who, you know what I mean? Like I've seen people make those little PVC pipe bombs and shit. They're really. I don't want to say nothing because they can be something if you make it into something. You know what I mean? But
right. I mean,
I don't know. I mean,
we used to put
I've seen them
M80.
been around them before. They're not.
We used to put M80 firecrackers in throw 'em in mailboxes, you know, because it made it louder, you know.
Yeah, just, doing
Yeah.
silly shit out there. And I mean, they got a big air yard. I mean, if he was making them and messing around with them out there, I mean, obviously it's illegal to do that, but you can see
Right.
he lives out there by himself. His kids are only there 6 days out of the year. So the
And didn't the
entire year
neighbor,
he's out there by himself. You know what I mean?
right. And the neighbor said, well, we don't know that. I mean, he could have a chick. I mean, he could
And
have
well,
it,
just
you know.
Amanda said, the sheriff says dad is helping. Dad is being cooperative. Mom is being cooperative. Both are cooperating.
Yeah.
I think it's basically where the son wandered off. I don't think the mom or the dad is a suspect at this point. You know what I mean? I don't think that
Right.
either one of them. But how scary for mom, you're taking your boys to go for 6 days to see dad. You get a phone call that they
Oh,
went out, they went out with the dog, and one of them came back and said, Dad, Jonathan went under the fence with Buck. Jonathan and Buck are gone. They went under the fence. And then you go out there to look, and they're nowhere to be found. And then you start searching, and you can't find either one of them. And then next thing you know, the cop's like, oh, well, you're being arrested. There's a pipe bomb out here.
yeah.
I don't know. It's odd. It's very odd. And so, of course, the tragedy pimps are jumping right the fuck on it.
Of course.
Like I said, Pascal's already on it. BHB's on it. Dolly Vision's on it. Him and PJ have been talking to the family. They got a damn ticket down there now. I'm like, Jesus, Lord, here we go. Here we go.
Here we go.
And it'll only be a matter of time before BJ starts covering it, and then everybody's going to be covering it because everybody that covers BJ is going to be covering that.
Right.
And she spits misinformation like fucking crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't watch Pascal either.
Dolly's there already. I'm sure he fucking is. I'm sure his snake fucking ass ran straight the fuck down there. Money maker, shake your money maker. Remember what he said? Yep. I got a pocket full of money, and I'll always be a tragedy pimp.
Yep. Sheriff calls off search. Dolly books a ticket. There you go, Samantha. Yep.
Right. Hashtag fuck you, Dolly Vision. Tragedy pimp.
It's like they said, okay, we appreciate all the searchers. Now we found other stuff to keep y'all safe. We don't want you searching. And if you do, come in and register with us where you're going to be, this, that, give them a location to search in. And what's he do? Yeah, I'm going to go on down there.
Yeah.
They said, no,
well, apparently they said his ass was already down there. He's already started his live streaming from the fucking thing already. So what a tragedy pimp motherfucker, man. God, they make me sick.
What's the closest house to him?
What?
Did you look at that? Like, what's the closest neighbor to where the child went missing at Dad's house?
I don't know. This just happened 2 days ago, 3 days. We're going on day 3, I think. So I don't know. I'm sure more stuff's going to come out as it does. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The sheriff spoke like he was very well aware of social media chaos and what it brings. Thank God. Yeah, well, I'm sure he's going to be getting some calls. I'm sure.
Well, hearing it and living it, 2 different things. You know what I mean?
Exactly, because look what Sheriff Craddock went through. Let him give Sheriff Craddock a call and see how what he's got to say. Let him give Sheriff what's the one that Betty fucked with in Quentin Simon's case? What was his name?
Oh shoot.
Oh, she fucked with him hardcore. Let's call him. We can get him on the line so they can let him know. I think
she accused him of crimes. She accused him and Billy Joe.
She sure as hell did. Said she got him fired. Said she fucking lied her ass off about him. Yeah, so I mean, I can only imagine what this is going to turn into. We already know what it is, y'all. We already know what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, for fuck's sakes, the last goddamn case.
Hadley. That's it. Thank you.
Yep, Hadley. Yep, there you go.
Thank you, Tiana. Thank you. Hadley,
Chief
yeah.
Hadley, Tiana, yes, Tiana, yes, Chief Hadley. And they're still dealing with the chaos and bullshit. And you know what I mean? After all the bullshit they did at Quentin Simons, they didn't even go to the fucking trial. Dolly's the only one that showed up at the goddamn trial for one fucking day.
Yep.
After all the shit they caused, all the pain they caused that family had to move out of their fucking house. The
They didn't give a
neighbors.
fuck.
Oh, it was awful.
I will never forget. I will never ever forget that the woman on hospice, her dying wish was to die at home, and that was taken from her because of them. I will never forget that. Think about that. That's not a wish of, well, maybe next year. Your last wish on this earth, and they took it from her because it was so loud.
Yep. This family has no idea what these people bring. They have no idea the fucking chaos and bullshit they bring with them when they come to infiltrate these cases and these little towns. You know what I mean? That officer, I mean, he can speak like he knows about it, but until he first deals with it, it's, what I'm saying? Or he deals with things being, called out on Twitter for saying something 7-10 years ago.
We can say, I can't imagine having a missing child, but if your child goes missing, you know the feeling. I don't know that feeling. You know what I mean? Like, I don't.
Well, fuck, when mine went
level.
missing in the goddamn Kohl's fucking store, I freaked out.
Bitch.
Fuck, I couldn't imagine them going missing for more than a couple hours. I mean, God, shit. Fuck, I had a goddamn panic attack over 20 minutes lost in the fucking store.
Yep. I'll never forget, I was at the mall and I had like a, like a little armrest, looked like a phone cord, like a stretchy cord. And then my daughter had like a little armrest thing, which, okay, you could just slip it off, but it's like I knew she, you know what I mean? And this woman came up to me and she thought this Karen came up and was telling me it was like I had my dog on a leash and all this shit. Oh my God. It was bad. Mr. Rowe was like, uh-oh, here we go.
Look at that. Yo, baby Blondie said Dolly didn't even call out his name.
He much searched like Betty.
Oh my God. Alice said it. I'm not sure if anybody has or not. I have no idea. I'm sure people will. I mean, it doesn't matter if we say don't do it or not. The people will let them know. They will call and they will let them know.
I just hope the family stays off here, which they probably won't.
Well, the family, one of them was already in Dolly's chat. Like I said, Dolly's down there right now.
Oh.
Yes, Dolly's down there already tragedy pimping the fuck out of this case and that family. Yes, it's disgusting. It is disgusting. And they have no fucking idea what they're doing. And yes, he can easily be mistaken as a little girl with his hair being long. Yeah, absolutely he can be. Yeah.
Oh, Jen, see, I can't imagine that. I can't. I don't know that feeling. Starlight, he was arrested, but he wasn't arrested he wasn't arrested for anything tied to his son being missing. It was for explosives that he had.
Look, of course, he had his fundraising for being there for flight and hotel scrolling. That pisses me off. Because you know what? I'm going to tell you something right now. That would be the same as me saying, okay, guys, there's a missing child. Let's go ahead and get a fundraiser up so I can get a flight down there.
Oh, as you posted your new car months previously, that's choice is nice, is sweet and beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's off there. He, like I said, he can thank Quentin Simon. He can thank, Michael Vaughn. He can thank Summer Wells. They bought him that car. Those missing children bought him that car.
Yep.
Matter of fact, let's put that up. Well, let me go find mine. Somebody send me that picture again, would you? Because I'll post it right now, put it up on the screen. Like I said, he can think.
Are they going to start the search back today? Has anything come out this morning? Like they're going to resume the search or not? Hey, Spilled Tea. Hey, everybody. Dolly will get down there, then make some lame excuse to come back. Yeah. No, I think that's Dolly's car. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Whatever. I just think it's odd. I don't know. And if he goes down there and doesn't fuck around, then okay, curvy. But I don't think that's possible. Yeah, if I'm gonna search, I'm not gonna be live streaming, and I'm gonna be calling whoever I'm searching for. I'm gonna call their name. Oh, Texas, I will. I promise. I'll send her a message today. I'll get it, baby. Thank you so much. Laura, you got my Ruby Sue. Oh, you got a Ruby Sue dog. Hope she's better than this one. "7 a.m. search today. Search resumed." Okay. It was good to see like how many people came out, that live there, to look. Oh, thank you, Texas. But my mother-in-law, she has Alzheimer's, and she went missing, and she's missing for about 10 hours, and the panic, I was out of my mind. Out of my mind. He said his flight was bumpy. Well, that should have been a sign from God. Head on back.
Okay, well, hold on. Somebody just sent me this, and I don't know who this person is, but of course, these Facebook groups are crazy sometimes, and so we don't know. Just preface this with, we don't know. Okay, we don't know. But just to say this, okay, so it says, "Hello, I'm praying for all of you out there. Did they find the little boy? Please let us know." And this is, like I said, a post on Facebook that was screenshotted and sent. So one of the ladies says, "No, ma'am, no signs he was in the woods." A neighbor reported the morning at 4 a.m. a large explosive went off. The little boy was reported missing 12 to 1:30 p.m. that day by the father, who had the weekend of visitation by court order. He's 40 and ex-military. And not right, I'm told, extremely violent. The mother made it back to Alabama last night from Florida, where she resides with the two children. Father is arrested. 8 bombs found so far. Okay, so there's 8 bombs found so far that were recovered, allegedly. And then it says the 2 that were reported today was from our search team on our side. Now, the other lady says, "Thank you for texting me back and letting me know. I'm going to keep praying for this little boy to show up. I'll pray for all the people that's out there searching for him as well. I'll keep you guys in my prayers. Good. God bless you. Good luck and prayers for your family and everyone." She says, "Thank you and pray hard for this baby boy and his mama. Girl, she needs this so badly." So.
Well, in the press conference that she played last night that I listened to this morning, the police officer said that the neighbors or people around there had heard explosives, and somebody said they heard a very loud explosive at 4 a.m. That came from the police. The police said that in that press conference last night.
Right. So, yeah, and they call him Little John John.
Oh.
They call him Little John John, so.
Wait, people are saying stuff. How do y'all know that?
What?
People are saying stuff in the chat that he's been found. How do y'all know
Where?
that?
Really, where?
Right. I need to see a receipt of that. Blueberry Hill said everyone they found him. We'll have to. Where'd you hear that at?
Well, yeah, before you come in here, let's make sure that that's true first. We don't want to be reporting any type of misinformation. Again, we're not going to do that. So let's go double check.
I need to find out where. Let's not announce other people's
We all need to see that.
lives, please. It's rude. I know everybody's just trying to help, but it's just not.
Here it goes. What happened now? I'm sorry. You're fuzzing, Roro.
Blueberry, you saw the lady carrying him?
You're fuzzing, Roro, really bad. Yeah, the Facebook groups are full of bullshit.
I'm not trying to be ugly. I'm just,
Well, yeah, and if it comes from Dolly, we don't fucking know. We have no idea what the fuck he's got going on.
Thank God. Well,
what news so we can pull it up? Do you guys know? Does anybody know what news source so we can pull it up?
Kids wander off. I mean, there's weirdos. It doesn't mean they,
That's fucking amazing. I hope so. I hope that would be fucking amazing if that was true. I mean, Jesus Lord. That would stop these tragedy pimps in their fucking tracks, baby.
Do you have the news station, baby?
Yeah, do you have the news station that it's playing on by chance? Anybody? I'm not seeing any news on here that's live or anything else. Huh? What'd you say? I'm sorry.
I'm sure Queen's looking for it right now, y'all. I believe it when I see law enforcement come out and say something, because news gets it wrong too.
No, he's saying maybe it's another kid.
Queen. Okay, I'm gonna hop down. My phone's messed up.
No, bye, you baby. Weren't talking over him. You're fine. No, it's him. Let's see here, because there's a mom that comes walking out with a little boy, but it could be the other little brother. That's what I'm saying. He's sitting here fucking saying this shit without knowing. They said the dad is cooperating at the jail. But he's wrapped up in a blanket, this other little boy. It looks like mom with the brother, maybe. Is that him? See, this is the shit. You gotta be careful with this. Because that looks like the brother. Now, Dolly, why the fuck? See, this is what I'm talking about. I can't. Is that him? Huh? No, she knew. They said it wasn't. See, they said it wasn't. They said it was not. It looked like a little dude. It's the fucking brother. See, Dolly, you're reckless as fuck. I don't know if that's him. I don't think that's him. You know it's not him. She just told you it wasn't him. She just fucking said it's not him. God, you're reckless as fuck, you stupid ass. Jesus, Lord. Reckless disregard. Yeah, it's the little brother. That's so fucking reckless. He knew damn the fuck well when she said no, it wasn't. He's going, I don't know if it's him or not. You know damn the fuck well it wasn't. That was the mother standing there telling you while she's carrying the fucking brother, looking stupid as fuck in her face. I'm sure that little boy was probably like, what the fuck? Why is he calling me my brother's name? Fucking weirdo. See, it's motherfuckers like that always fuck these cases up, and it just irritates the piss right out of me that they do this shit. Let's see here. What do we got going on? This is the same press conference, 7 hours. So it doesn't look like we're really any closer here. So they're still doing the searching. They're still, you know what I mean? Search continues. The latest updates, still the press conference. So that's really all they have right now. Pascal's doing, of course, the same shit, covering the same thing. I know Ickadmel did a thing on it too. There's a lot of TikToks going on it too. So that's good. At least getting his face out there. Please do not go spreading that he was found. Please do not do that. That's why we have to be very careful with things like that. You know, you just have to be really careful. Yeah, they were out there searching even through the night. Look at this. They were through the night the other night. Look at this.
I know.
Well, this says as of today, the father is facing 2 charges of chemical endangerment of a child, alleging he allowed the children to be exposed to methamphetamines, and a charge of unlawful manufacture of explosives. Damn. Damn. I was going to say, we need to actually pull his charges. We need to go pull those up. That's what we need to do. It shouldn't be very hard to even pull his stuff up, but I mean, at this point, all they're really doing is searching. So I guess we're at the point where we've covered all we can cover on this, because there's not much else left to cover other than they're searching. I don't want to sit and spread misinformation or have other people spread misinformation through my fucking chats. You know what I mean? Because of stuff like Dolly Vision doing dumbass shit like he just did to get his views up. Knowing damn well that wasn't him. Wasn't even dressed like what he was dressed in. Didn't have the dog. Fucking weirdo. And then even after he was told no, it wasn't him, he's like, I don't know, guys. I don't know if it was him. Nah, bro. Nah. You playing already. You already fucking playing in this little boy's case. That's what I'm telling you. They think they're just waiting on the next one to fall, so it's their moneymaker. They think it's their big, break. But why does Dolly need a big YouTube break? He don't. I mean, shit, he's making good fucking money. Sweet One says, hold on, I sent you a Discord DM new release from 15 minutes ago. Okay, I'll go check it. Yeah, Mom's been up there. Mom got the message of what was going on, and she took a flight straight to Alabama. She flew straight down there. She didn't fuck around. She didn't waste no time. Mom was on it. I mean, Mom had full custody. Most mothers, have full custody unless it's otherwise stated by a judge. You know what I mean? When couples split up, full custody usually goes to the mother unless a judge states otherwise or court order. That's just how it is. That's just what it is. So seems to me she had full custody, and he got 6 days out of the year because they lived in different states and they can't drive and do every other weekend. I mean, they probably could have done once a month or something, but even that's a lot of fucking driving to do it monthly. So I'm sure, I'm surprised it wasn't like 2 or 3 weeks, but I mean, judging by the bullshit that's already coming out, I can only imagine why Mom didn't want him to have more time. Especially not being there, to monitor what's going on. Right. Dolly Vision's searching for his next payday, his next super chat, his next fucking, convertible, his next 2026 vehicle off these missing children's backs. Let me go find his picture because I know y'all are just going to absolutely love this. The missing and murdered children that he covers bought him a beautiful car. They sure did. Quentin Simon, Michael Vaughn, Summer Wells. They buy him a nice car. Let's see here. This is from, what'd you say, 15 minutes ago? Search expands. Okay, this is that's the same one we just played, baby. Sweet One. That's the update we just played. It's a presser. It's the only one they have out. But we will pop this on just to show everybody here. Let's see. Yeah, they bought him a nice car. If you give me a second, I'll go pull it up and show y'all. They bought him a nice fucking car. That's for damn sure. Row Beach M needs the link. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought I already pinned it up. I guess I didn't. Let me go pin it up too before I forget again. Yeah, this is going to, I'm sure, going to take a life of its own, as these cases normally do, especially when the tragedy pimps get themselves involved in it. Like Dolly Vision being down there already.
Switch to tax. File free in the app by 2/28.
Okay, so this is the article you sent. So we want us as the search. Oh, hold on. The search is expanding for missing 4-year-old boy believed to be in danger. Jonathan Everett Boley, 4, was last seen at 11:30 a.m. Wednesday in the 7,000 block of Highway 195 in Jasper, Alabama. Sheriff Nick Smith said the boy's father reported him missing about 1 p.m. The boy weighs approximately 50 pounds, has blonde hair, blue eyes, and was wearing a yellow Mickey Mouse shirt, black pants, and Paw Patrol shoes. Said he goes by John John. Anyone with information is asked to contact Walker County Sheriff's Office at 205 384 7218 or call 911. It goes on to say, latest updates, the missing child goes by John John. The sheriff said that Jonathan and his mother were adventurous. Smith said that children with dogs tend to go further than expected, but he is hopeful that he will find Jonathan. That is his ultimate goal. Of course it is. The sheriff is pleading with the community to check every camera and tight place they know of, since Jonathan is very small. Just like that one kid that was found in the chimney. You guys remember that case where that kid was found in the chimney? He had left for school early and he never made it to school that day. Can't remember his name, but he is a case we've referenced it a few times. But anyways, his parents were blamed nonstop, and if they drank or went out or partied or anything like that, they were called terrible parents, shitbag parents. They were accused of hurting their child. They were accused of murdering their child. I mean, it was awful. Come to find out, he had went in an abandoned house and went up like through the chimney somehow or whatever and got stuck in it, which is where he died. So there's the lab that he's with. The link should be pinned, so when B10 wants it, he can grab it. Anyways, that's Buck right here, the lab that's with him right now. Hopefully they're still together. It's really sad, man. But with them not seeing any thermal energy scans, that were done last night, and them not seeing or finding anything is kind of scary too. I mean, obviously they've left the seed, or they're not there anymore. All I could think was, what if Buck got hurt and he wouldn't leave him? What if the dog got hurt and he wouldn't leave the dog? They would have found him. They would have already found him. They're not showing any images at all with the thermal drones. They're not, nothing. There's nothing. So either he's out of the area. Hold on. Dolly, Quimby, hold on, Quimby. Dolly just got yelled at for putting out misinformation. Good. Fucking son of a bitch. Don't be out here saying he's fucking found when he's not, knowing damn well the mother just told you no. Be doing that shit. And you're out there. You got 2,000 people in your fucking chat. There is no excuse for that. Who yelled at him? I hope they fucking gave it to his ass. Fucking tragedy pimp. I hope more people call his ass out for the shit. I will play it. What an asshole. What a fucking asshole you are. These parents and grandparents are probably out here having a fucking breakdown. They're like, you know, a hair off of a mental fucking breakdown. Here you are adding to some. Right. Send Dolly's ass the fuck home. Go home. You don't belong out there anyways. Go home. Fuck. Yeah, so here I'm playing the audio of it.
Every car in the parking lot is peeled out.
You know, they're pissed. They don't want you a part of any of their shit. They said, get your ass on down the fucking road, boy. Gone now.
Went right to the church. Look, everybody went to the church.
Good.
Let's go to the church.
Of course.
Let's go to the church, guys.
Was it after the church or before the church?
I'm telling you.
Please stop fucking bringing misinformation over here from Dolly. Please stop. If you want me to play where he got yelled at, when is it? Is it after? It's after the church? Okay. Please do not bring misinformation over here from his funky fucking chat. I mean, fuck. This is... So now they got to run up to the church to see what's happening. Jesus Christ. What in the fuck are you doing? No, I won't get... I hope nobody gives him a fucking view. I hope people go over there and unsubscribe and shit and fucking don't watch his fucking tragedy pimp shit. In my opinion, this is gross fucking bullshit. Out there stalking this fucking family down and shit.
We got news camera set up. We got a press conference about to go.
Good. Let's go find the press conference instead of watching his funky fucking ass. Fucking
I think we just called it live, guys. I hope he gets his ass ripped for this. Oh my God, y'all. This is too much. What a fucking loser. So we don't know. But they're about to tell him about himself too. Hold on. I'm gonna put this on for y'all. So y'all can hear this shit. This shit's some
crazy.
little blonde-haired kid out the woods.
He's up there standing at the podium with all these people. Like, you got to be joking me, bro. And you're up here fucking hollering misinformation. What are you doing?
Okay. Media says they're on standby.
That's right. We are Hive strong, not turtle dumb.
It's awful weird what we saw. You know what I'm saying? That was awful weird. So I think we about to get some good news. That's what I think anyway. You've seen everybody pack up and shoot up here. So you heard it here first, right? You seen it. You didn't even hear it. You seen it.
And there's like 10 people up here at the church or whatever. So let's see here. I don't see the sheriff or anybody up here though. It's just like a bunch of people up here waiting. Like, I don't.
baby. You know, why would the brother be in the woods?
Because he was in the woods with his brother. Well, what the fuck do you mean?
I know what I said. I said they brought a little blonde-haired boy out the woods. Help Dolly hit 100 foul.
No, because you're a tragedy pimp.
All right, 2,700 of you on the room. I'm thinking we're about to hear some amazing news.
Listening to your bullshit.
So he don't. So I said, I think we're going to hear some good news.
Dolly got his ass eaten by some guy for saying that Golden.
I never said it was that little boy. So
yeah, so somebody ripped him a new ass.
We do. Okay.
Let me go find this. Well, he's standing up here with a bunch of there's a group of guys over here. They're not having it.
You know what I'm saying? That was awful weird one. So I think we're about to get some good news. That's what I think anyway. You seen everybody pack up and shoot up here. So.
Well, Dolly, you shouldn't be. I had to close my phone.
Right here first, right? You seen it. You didn't even hear it. You seen it.
No, bro. See, you're on some bullshit, man. I'm glad that dude said something, whoever it was. I'm glad he did. Whoever it was, I'm glad they said something. Of course he's acting like a fucking fool. Giggly, and fucking giddy and acting like a dumbass and get out of my bubble.
Waiting on that. Let me go grab my charger.
Shit, last time somebody went at his ass and told his ass about himself, he said, get out of my bubble. See, and I had
what a day.
Let shit go.
What a day, guys. This is about to end super good, hopefully.
After his heart attack, I let shit go. Didn't say shit else to him about it.
I don't know if that's the blonde-haired kid, but that's the only blonde-haired kid I've seen them bring out the woods. And, you know, the media wasn't even there.
Well, no.
I knew it. I knew something about that spot. I was like, yeah, I'm going to sit this out.
Well, somebody's going to come up and rip him a new ass
We're going to find out in a minute.
Yeah, it was a big mistake. He should have never said that.
Set up outside. So what makes them all of a sudden want to have a press conference at 2:00?
Where's his weirdo girlfriend? Probably at fucking home. Who knows? She was the one reaching out to the goddamn family. What's up, B-Tim?
Difficult with the information, but
we're watching the best live event.
Well, listen, now I'm waiting for this tragedy pimp to get his ass ripped real quick by somebody.
I thought we were listening to the best true crime creator on the platform.
Well, you're on the platform right here with me. That's. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That you go talking about listening to the best one. You're right here with me.
All right, cool.
You're listening to the best one. We're gonna listen to this one. Get his ass fucking ripped for spreading misinformation.
What misinformation has he spread? I'm just not sure.
Because the mom come walking out of the woods with the little brother, and he was like, "That's him. That's him. We got some good news. That's him."
Oh my god!
On his live stream in front of 3,000 people.
If you wear hair plugs and own a monkey, don't even think about it.
Justin.
What?
Him and Justin, he's trying to tell Justin, don't think about even coming over there. If you got a monkey and wear earplugs, you know, or whatever.
But like, if you truly believe looking for that kid in person was a good thing.
He was sitting in his car eating fucking food. He was not looking for shit. And the mom came walking down the driveway with the brother, and he was like, "Oh my god, they found him!" Like trying to act like they found him, and the mom was like, "No."
Oh my god.
He's like, oh, then he comes back to his camera. He's like, guys, I don't know if it was him or not.
Oh my god.
Yeah, bro. Like, what the fuck? Come on, man. Come on.
So y'all be ready.
So he just fucked up completely and utterly. How do you not know what the missing child looks like? And we don't hear the idiot in the background, by the way. How do you not know? I don't hear anything in the background. Is it just me, or I'm sure he's eating heart? Well, I'm sure he does, but I don't know. I mean, like, I think it's kind of fucked up to go to a location just because you want to copy JLR. And also, if you believe if more people came, it would help find the child. Why would you be like, I don't want Justin down here with his monkey? I mean, I don't know. Seems a little odd to me, but whatever. It just shows you that they're very territorial. They want the views and they don't care about anything else. They just don't care about the kid. They just want the 3,000 views or the more, and that's all they care about. That's it. That's all.
We're on our journey this year, so I need you guys to sub up the channel.
Yeah,
it helps bring awareness to all this stuff that we do.
Oh, Lord, harassing the families, yeah.
That's so fucked up.
That little boy we seen coming out the woods is the little boy. Now I can't be positive, but
what an
if I was
idiot!
a betting man,
You'd be a loser. If you were a man, you'd be a loser.
You would lose all your money.
I would say, how many little kids are in the woods? People didn't take kids out there searching with them, but they could have. But everybody looked kind of happy. And they got in the damn cars and left kind of quick. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Hey, you get that motherfucker posting cameras and shit right now telling everybody that they found little boy alive?
Yep.
You do realize that boy that they brought out is his brother?
Oh.
I didn't know that. I didn't say. You were saying that found him. I said they.
Yes, sir.
Shit like that. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I didn't say it was him. Turn that shit off. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. Quit reporting shit. I said
yes.
The blonde-haired kid was taken out the woods. You said they found him.
Yes.
I think it may be him.
K. Miller dropping 20 of them on us. See, you tragedy pimps are not fucking welcome.
Okay, so they're saying it's not him, it's his brother.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying.
Yeah, that is what they're saying. But you got to pump the fuck up thinking it's him. You got 3,000 people thinking it's him.
Way to clickbait people.
Why would his brother be in the woods? What the fuck? They were walking down the driveway, you idiots.
Well, this
Why would a tragedy pimp be out there stalking folks in a family looking for a child?
I said they brought a little blonde-haired boy out in the woods.
No, I got you on record, bitch. I know what you said too, and I'm gonna clip that shit and put it up. Yes, you did.
In our new clip channel, Queen Bee, was it Queen Bee Clips?
Yep, the Hive. Yep,
the Hive Clips.
The Hive
Make sure
Clips.
Matter of fact, let me drop that. Let me drop that in the chat.
Yeah.
So
you know what makes? Yeah, I was gonna say we're about to start putting this.
You know, think about this. You see them in the woods. They come out with a little boy with blonde hair.
You see two ladies walking down the driveway.
I don't know if it was him or not, so he can say whatever the hell he wants to say.
You knew it wasn't him. She told you it wasn't him.
What I can't record.
Well, she sure as fuck left fast as hell, didn't you? Sure the fuck you did. Leave that family alone, bro. Yeah. Let them find their kid in fucking peace without you fucking hovering over them for clicks and views.
If I was a betting man, I would think it was him. I never said it was that little boy. So
you did.
You pumped everybody up and said, "Oh, I think we're gonna have good news. Think we're gonna have good news, guys."
And kiss my whole ass.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
See, JLR wouldn't do this. He's not that. He wouldn't be saying that to his chat.
No, he wouldn't. Stitching with the sisterlies. Thank you for dropping 20 memberships on us. Holy shit, girl.
All you
Thank
people
you so much. Listen, if y'all got If y'all got one, please tell her thank you.
If he's watching the stream, he should have paid attention to what I said. I said they brought a little blonde-haired boy out the woods.
No, he did pay attention, and you did say it, and you did act like that. And even when the mom told you no, it wasn't, you were like, I don't know, guys. I don't know, guys.
That's nasty. You piece
Hell
of shit.
yeah, I got all that shit recorded. Fucking tragedy pimps. Like I said, they're latching on to this case, and I don't even know why. They're latching on to this one hard.
Well, you know why. He's a blonde kid.
Roses fall, thorns remain. Thank you for dropping 10 of them on us, Biddy. I appreciate that.
You know why.
I was hoping.
Yeah, right.
Thinking, hey, maybe they found this. That's why everybody's leaving. But maybe.
No, you thought you found a paycheck. That's what you thought. You thought you found a fucking paycheck and got on a flight and went straight down there, and they told you no.
All right, we're gonna need
Renee. Look at you, baby. I said the same thing. Renee said the same thing, baby. Look at that. You thought you found a fucking look. Press conference confirmed. All right, shoot me the link over in the email, baby. Let's put it on.
I don't know. It seemed bizarre to me, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's crazy as fuck, dude.
You know, if you don't like my opinion,
he didn't say your opinion. You're trying to state shit as fact, though. That's not what happened. That's not what happened at all, bro. Not even a little bit, dude. No, I'll go back and play that shit right fucking now to y'all. Yeah, that's not what he did. That's not how it happened.
You have a missing child that needs all the attention, all the positive attention that you can get. And you decided to spread misinformation that the child was found, and you did that because you're a clickbaiter. And you know, being a clickbaiter is not too bad, but when you're using a child to clickbait, a missing child to clickbait, that's the lowest form of clickbaiting. That's some real bad clickbaiting right there.
Well, yeah, that's some clickbait. Yeah, why would you do that? Why would you do that? And here, I'll put some music on if I play the rest of it or play any more of it. He can't strike me for the fucking words, and if he does, I'll fight it and come right back on. I don't give a fuck.
Also, by the way,
that's what happens when you call a tragedy pimp out. They get pissed.
Yeah, they can't handle the criticism.
Shit's fucking crazy. It's disgusting as hell he even did that. For what? Okay, then let him try it. Let him do it. Fuck it.
By the way, we have a Rumble channel called Queen Bee Hive.
Matter of fact, I'll go right over there right now and stream the fuck out of his ass. Matter of fact, go ahead and drop it. That's what we're going to do. How about that? You really want to play games, Dolly? Okay. All right. I'm going to end. You know what? That's cool. I'll end this one. Okay, here we go. I'm going to end this one, and I'm going to go on Rumble, and I'm going to stream his whole fucking stream right now. I'm not going to mess around with you. You want to do this? Okay. Guess what? Guess who really is going to cover it? That's somebody you guys need to go watch. Grizzly True Crime. Okay. Grizzly True Crime is an amazing. Here. She is an amazing creator. And I want to make sure you guys are subbed up to Grizzly True Crime. She gave me a shout out in her chat. She's really a sweetheart. Make sure you cover that. But we're going to come back on here and stream Dolly's whole stream. So I'll see you guys back.
By the fact she's live right now, she can, she's live, and don't watch Dolly.
Yeah, do not watch Dolly. We'll go stream his live right now from Rumble. I got somebody already ready to go. So we're gonna stream the whole live. I'll be right back. You really want to play that game, Dolly? We're gonna play that game then.